talk about the new rising sensation, Rotimi Martins, widely recognized by his stage name, Timmy Martins, a gifted singer-songwriter who basically got into the limelight with his 2022 chart-topping single, Take All My Money. Now, his roots trace back to the church choir, but it wasn't until 2019 that Timmy Martins wholeheartedly committed himself to his musical journey. Martins on Arise 360. It's great to have you on the show, Timmy Martins. Congratulations. Tell me, what has your year been like? 2023, what's it been like for you?
Good afternoon, everybody. 2023 has been amazing. It's been filled with a lot of different things, mixed emotions, highs and lows. But overall, it's been an amazing year for me. I've put out 2 songs this year, so I think that's a solid win for me. Yeah, it's been good.
Oh, I'm so excited for you. Quite honestly, I am. So, Take All My Money, let's start from there. It was a song you put out in the year 2022. But there's been several artists that I would say it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's this one song that you put out that it seems like nobody is willing to just abandon. Everybody wants to hear the song. Everybody wants to listen to that song.
Yeah.
Would you say that was the case for you this year? Like, you put out 2 singles, but it was like, okay, guys, can you move on from Take On My Money and, start vibing to this new one?
Yeah, I mean, just recently, like 3 weeks ago, Take On My Money just started blowing up again for reasons that I can't understand. So I think that's just something that you get when you make an amazing song, when you make a beautiful record. And yeah, the other 2 songs that I've put out, they've also gotten like a lot of traction, but I don't know why people just don't want to leave the song alone. I mean, that's a good thing for me anyway, because I'm happy that it's a song that has that effect on people. So yeah, I'm grateful. I can't complain.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations to you, though. So now let's talk about, again, what's happening with Timmy Martins. One of the reasons I really wanted to bring you on the show was because I felt like you're one artist that I feel has definitely benefited from the effects of social media, TikTok, Instagram Reels, in the promotion of your music. Tell me what that space is usually like. Do you usually intentionally try to promote the songs, or do they just blow up on their own?
Sometimes I feel like because I'm a very TikTok savvy person, I spend a lot of time on social media because I feel like it's a tool that, if properly utilized, can, channel your music to billions of people. Because before now, we didn't have this much access to people. Social media is now it's like a conveyor belt. It's like a new bridge, and it's free. Like, technically, sometimes you don't even have to sign up on these apps. Like, just put out your music, just create content, put it online, let people see you, let people be familiar with the stuff that you do. And that's just what I've just been doing. Put out a song, make sure that I have content, make sure that, people see me every day, and, just put it out, make sure that I'm using my social medias properly. And it's just been blowing up from there, man. It's not like there's any special magic or anything that I'm doing. I'm just utilizing social media, basically.
But come on, Timmy Martins. I mean, we all don't we all utilize social media? We all do to an extent. We all try to put out, something on. Well, what was the standout factor for you? I mean, there's a lot of artists that I often ask the same question. What was it that stood out on social media for you? Or would you just say one person vibed to the song and then boom, everybody, Take All My Money was now a thing? Because that's possible.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think it was a one-person thing. I feel like when I put out Take All My Money, a lot of people were in relationships at the time. Some people had just maybe got out of relationships. So I have to say shout out to, a lot of women, because it was a lady-driven song, right? So because a lot of women liked it, it just had that effect on every other person, playing it in your car, you listen to it on radio, But TikTok was like the place where it really, really took off from, and then it moved to like other social media platforms. So it was just people like vibing to it, and then it just started spreading. And I'm lucky for how far we've come with it.
I am happy for you too. Now let's talk about your inspirations. For the year 2023, are there people that you saw that you would say really inspired how seriously you want to take your craft and how seriously you already take your craft? Are there some artists that you would say, yes, these people definitely inspired me this year with their work?
Of course, of course. Sorry. Without a doubt, Burna Boy put out an amazing album. That's somebody that I've always termed as a true musician, somebody who understands the essence of his art. So yeah, Burna Boy is one of the artists that has really, really inspired me this year. One Day Cole, I mean, I can't come here without giving props to One Day Cole, because One Day Cole is like the godfather for the type of music that I make right now. Without One Day Cole, a lot of us who make this type of music might not really have the courage to make this type of music. So One Day Cole definitely has inspired me this year. Rema has been exceptional, you know, selling out the O2, putting out chart-topping songs. He's just been on a very amazing run this year. So those three artists have really, really, you know, helped me this year to take my career much more seriously and just make me understand that there's a lot of possibilities and there are no limitations to how far you can go with your music. So yeah, 2023 for me, Rema, Burna Boy, One Day Cole.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about Rema. Ironically, when I saw you, the first person I even heard was Rema, because you guys, weirdly, maybe it's the sunglasses, but you guys, and the hair today, because you just kind of gave me that Rema vibe. But what would you say it is about Rema that you really admire? Because with Rema, his music is so diverse, his style, I think he has found a niche for himself as well. So what specifically about him would you say speaks to you as an artist?
For Rema, it's just the fact that he's not scared to try out new things. That's why you see that his fan base or his audience is very diverse, because Rema can put out a trap record today, tomorrow can wake up and do an R&B song, next tomorrow he's doing maybe Amapiano or something. So like with Rema, you don't really know what to expect. He just takes the bull by the horn and just runs with it. And that's something that has really helped me, something that I've really learned from him, you know, as an artist and, you know, as a brother. And he's just been amazing, you know, also daring to do the O2. I mean, it's 20,000 people. That's a really bold move. And he pulled it off, because I watched that show and I was really inspired. And I'm very sure a lot of other artists were inspired too. So yeah, for Rema, he really has it together. And I totally love what he does.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, Timi, before I let you go, I can't leave without asking, you know, what your future plans are. You know, what's next for you? We're wrapping up the year. It's about to be a dirty December. So what's the future for Timi Martins? You know, after Christmas has been dirtied, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. For December, you know, we're outside. Everybody's doing Dirty December, so, you know, get out and promote the music more. I just put out a new single, Now the Money I Define, so I'm just really promoting that record right now. Next year, for sure, there's more music, collaborations for sure, because for 2022 and 2023, I think I've taken my time to actually introduce myself to people, but now I want to do much more, you know, collaborative works, you know, so you will be seeing more collaborations. You will be getting, probably might get a project. You know, I don't want to say anything too concrete about that, but most definitely more collaborations and most likely a project will come out next year. So just watch out for Timi Martins, and a lot of amazing music as always.
Amazing. Well, Timi Martins, thank you so much for joining me on Arise 360 today, and good luck with the work that you have planned out for the new year. We're looking forward to seeing what you do. Thanks for joining me on the show.